Okay. Third time's the charm. Let's hope this thing, because it's literally testing my patience. You know, it's fucking testing my patience. This fucking thing, it's pissing me the fuck off. Apologies for being so aggressive, angry, but like, this is the worst streaming day I've ever had in a long time. Like, it's been forever since I've been running into these many fucking problems, and I don't know why it's happening. Yesterday, well, at this point, the day before yesterday, because it's already like past midnight, but like, everything ran fine. I don't know why today it's being like this. It's pissing me off. So I'm just gonna try to speed run through the rest of this stuff because I don't want to keep it going. Okay, it's already late, and I have things to do tomorrow. So and I want to get back to my wife. We're supposed to be having a night date, you know, right now. So let's speed run through this last portion and go from there. Giratina movie. That's where we're at. This thing is garbage. I don't like Shaman. That's the other mythical I was forgetting. But I don't like Shaman in this movie. It's annoying as hell. Giratina, Dialga makes no sense for it being here, and it was also inconsequential because Giratina comes in and it's like tries to drag Dialga to the fucking distortion world, and then nothing happens, and then like Shaman stops it, and then Regigigas is this whole fucking thing that I don't know. This movie was it was just not good. Okay, it really was a bad movie, and the worst part, it's a fucking sequel to the first one, to the Darkrai movie, and a prequel to the Arceus one, and it's just like, bro, this shit was ass. I don't think I can't right now for the life of me remember a thing I liked about it, and like at all, right? So we're just gonna bypass that because, like I said, I'm trying to speed run through this shit. The Arceus movie. Okay, so I gotta admit, I actually like the Arceus movie. It's not like super duper high up there, but like as the finale of the trilogy, and coming off the heels of the Giratina movie, this was like a breath of fresh air. Okay, listen, this also, like, this is where I was saying earlier, this defeats the whole point of like Dialga and Palkia never actually being with each other or being in the same place and time as each other, because they literally have to all be there to try to stop Arceus. And like, Dialga is now a good guy for some reason, even though for the past 2 movies he's been a complete dick about everything. Just to send Ash to the past, do something to stop the future from happening by fixing or helping Arceus not going through the shit that's happening now. And the thing is, this movie really sells that Arceus is like the creator deity, because it was nerfed. Okay, he's not at full power, and he's like taking on the 3 legendary Pokemon of Sinnoh like nobody's business. They can't fucking touch this man. And like I said, he is like in a weakened state, right? Like Palkia, Dialga, and Giratina are all fighting this man, and he's like, bitch, you can't touch me. I own all of you, okay? I brought you all to life, okay? I made this shit. This is my bitch, okay? So like, Arceus was cool. The whole like Ash going back in time to like, I guess, assist Arceus and stop it from going haywire in the future, because Arceus isn't having this shit anymore. He is done with his creations. He's about to like destroy the fucking world because of this shit. And because he got what is it? He got betrayed. He got betrayed in the past, which caused him to like disappear, and then come back and destroy the world. The whole like end of the world stuff is like whatever. But like, I really like the fact that they did it and the way they handled it, and like trying to prove that the betrayal wasn't really a betrayal and shit like that. Overall, it was. I think it was an okay movie. It was definitely up there. And like I said, especially after coming after the Giratina movie, this was, woof. I mean, like, yo, improvement. Zoroark. Okay, so where? Can you stop? I can put this one. I think I'm gonna put it there. Maybe. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. I like the Zoroark movie. I like the Zoroark as a Pokemon. In the show, like in the games, whatever. But in the anime, I really like Zoroark, especially the Zoroark, because of the whole. Like, listen, Zorua, I will say, was an annoying little shit, but is not Shaman levels of little shit. Plus the fact that it's technically a child. Okay, Shaman wasn't portrayed to be a child at all. It was just portrayed to be an asshole and an annoying nuisance, right? Zorua is technically speaking a child because Zoroark is its mother. Okay, now I'm trying to like reach into the depths of my memory for this movie in particular, but I'm pretty sure this is also another one where it's like a fake out death, because I don't think Zoroark dies in the movie, but there's like a moment in time where you think she's dead. And I also like the fact, the way the illusions worked, and the fact that like she turned into the legendary beast as shinies, and then like the real legendary beasts have to come in here and try to stop all the shenanigans from happening. It's a good movie. I think it's a pretty good movie. And the crew, from what I recall, were handled properly. Dawn, I think, did some stuff in there. So it was an okay movie. It was pretty good. Like I said, we're trying to speed run through the rest of these. The Victini movie. Okay, so we're gonna go. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in mid tier, and the only reason why is because, sadly speaking, these are two movies that are basically identical, and that's one thing. Okay, is that they tried to do the whole like yin yang thing here. With Reshiram and Zekrom, and depending on which movie you watch, then it'll be like a different legendary. And there's like one other keynote fact that I think in white, or no, in black that has a Golurk and it's shiny, and then in white there's another dude who has like, is it a Bronzong? Two shinies in the movies. Well, there's a shiny in each movie, and they flip. So in one of them, the chick has the shiny, and then the other one, the dude has the shiny. I don't remember exactly what the other one is. All I know is that I'm pretty sure it's in black, that the chick has a shiny Golurk. That's the only fucking difference. Everything else is the exact same, and I think that's the problem with these movies, and why I don't think they're not good. Like Ash and Victini, they're great. I love both of them, and the stuff they were trying to pull with them, right? But I think if you're going to have two movies releasing side by side, and I just don't know, because you're going to watch both of them. So I get what they were trying to probably do is like, well, we don't want one of the movies to be portrayed as better than the other one. So if you watch one of them, then you're going to be like, oh, I got the worst of the two versions. But some fucking differences. Everything that happens in the movie is the same fucking thing. The only difference is like I said, the shiny Pokemon that's portrayed, and the fact that you're dealing with Zekrom and Reshiram and you know, different powers, electricity versus fire. Like, realistically speaking, everything else in the movies is the fucking same. I like Ash and Victini and the teamwork they have together, and the fact that Victini's out here giving them the fucking power ups and shit. But I kind of wanted some differences here, for fuck's sakes. So that's why this movie's in mid tier. Now the Kyurem one, okay, now listen, I actually really like this movie, but this is in the not my gang territory, because realistically speaking, I like this movie. Okay, I really enjoyed this movie, but realistically speaking, most of this could have happened without the gang being there. Okay, it's literally just Keldeo and trying to get itself like Like, they could have just done it to where it's like the Sword of Justices and Keldeo, and it's like, excuse me. Are you done? You done? Thank you. They literally could have just made it a movie where, you know, Kyurem is like this struggle, and like Keldeo is like the rookie with the Sword of Justices who are there, who are supposed to be stopping Kyurem, right? And like they're all like frozen in time, and then Keldeo has to like find his inner hero to like save everything, and then becomes the secret sword man with like the Resolute form and shit like that, right? All of that could have happened without the gang there. Okay, like I said, I like the movie. I do like this movie, but it just doesn't work as a Pokemon movie because it doesn't feel like, yes, like Ash is the one that helped Keldeo find its like inner strength and helped him turn into the Resolute form, so he has like the new powers and shit, and he's able to rescue the other Musketeers. But realistically speaking, I don't think they needed them. They could have just had a movie with the Musketeers and Kyurem and go from there. I do like the way they handled the Kyurem transformation thing, where it just has the ability to shift between its regular form and its other two forms. I knew they weren't gonna do the original dragon because I don't even think Game Freak knows what the fuck to design the fucking thing as. So we'll have to wait and see how they handle that shit. Maybe they can just have it be like Lugia. They have like they're like, make me a Kyurem, and then there's a new Kyurem. You know, there's the complete the original dragon. There you go. But yeah, so that's in the not my gang ranking. Genesect and Mewtwo. Okay, so listen. I need another tier. In the, yeah, like right above here. Add a row above. Okay. Put that there. And then, do that. Okay. Deceptive marketing. Now, I don't know if this was a problem in the dub. I didn't watch the sub version. Okay? I don't know if the sub was different, like the Japanese version. I don't know if it was different, if they handled it different. But the marketing of this movie was fake as shit. Okay, I watched the trailer, the original Japanese trailer for this movie. I saw it. Like when this movie was first announced, right? I saw the Japanese trailer for this movie because the movie came out in Japan before they came to you know the rest of the world, right? So I saw the trailer for this movie and I was hyped as fuck because in the trailer, right? And I still have it saved somewhere. Okay, I have it saved somewhere, maybe in my channel like favorites or some shit like that. But the problem with this movie is that the movie was nothing like the trailer. Because in the trailer, and I'm gonna make this spoiler for you all, okay? In the trailer, there's you have the Ash, Iris, and Silent like doing some shit, and then like the fucking Genesects are over here causing the fucking mayhem, and they're doing like this whole zigzag and causing problems, and then they show the shiny Genesect, which is the leader of the crew. Like it's like where the guys are at, where the crew is at. They're in like this park and shit, and like Genesect is about to come in and like blow them away, right? Like at this point, like the gang hasn't been able to do anything to touch these people, and like so this is all in the trailer, and then Genesect like zooms and is about to hit the gang, and then like Mewtwo comes in slow motion, like slows down all time, like everything goes slow motion, as he is in like his mega form and like stops Genesect, blows him away, right? And then like the interaction that happens is that the gang gets blown back by the impact or whatever. And then Ash's reaction is like, Mewtwo. Because he knows who he is. The whole fucking thing in the trailer is that Ash knows who the fuck this guy is, right? Like, I know you, you're Mewtwo. So the whole time, right? The whole time that this movie that was teased and all this trailer shit is that this is the same fucking Mewtwo from the original movie, right? And again, I said this in the part 2 or part 1, I don't remember exactly when the fuck I was talking about the Mewtwo movie. I'm pretty sure it was part 2. I'm not the biggest Mewtwo fan. However, that shit got me hyped because it meant there's some continuity to the fucking movies. To some extent. And it actually works with the lore of Mewtwo, meaning there's only one in existence. There's only been one Mewtwo ever to exist. Right? So the fact that Ash recognizes this man, okay, and this is happening during the time where this is technically like a reboot of the franchise, because Black and White is technically a reboot, fresh take on the show, on everything, technically speaking, in terms of the franchise. They're like, continuity. In the movie, it's not even like that. Ash has no clue who the fuck this is, and Mewtwo doesn't even know who Ash is, even though the way they made it look in the trailer is that they know who each other are. They've met before, and I'm just like, this is disappointing as hell. Okay, the movie itself wasn't terrible. Okay, I love the dynamic. Excuse me, God, I can't fucking. I love the dynamic between Genesect and Mewtwo because technically speaking, they're both man-made. They were both created by an evil organization based off of something that existed before, right? And like, it's worse for Genesect because he's been, not only was he revived and recreated, he has been manipulated and like transformed into something that's not even himself, right? So he's been like fucked with on a deeper level and like has all these enhancements and all this shit added to him to where he doesn't even feel like his own self anymore, right? So both of these and this past connection they have because they both went through the same shit, and Mewtwo trying to get Genesect to understand it and all this other stuff. That's all cool and dandy. I don't mind that at all. I just feel like I was let down by the marketing of this movie. I don't know if the Japanese version is different. I don't know if in the Japanese version they actually acknowledge that Ash and Mewtwo know each other, because I've never watched the Japanese version. Because I hate Meowth's voice. Okay, this is your Sora-san tidbit for all of you guys who are new, who are stopping by the stream or whatever. I don't like Meowth's voice in the Japanese sub. Okay, I hate it with passion. So that's why I never watched the Japanese version of the show. So who knows? Maybe it's just the dub that fucked it up. I don't know. But from somebody who watched that trailer and was hyped and excited about this continuity thing that they were doing, and for it to be ripped out from my hands and my heart, it's like, fuck you, Sora-san, you're not gonna get this stuff, okay? They don't know each other. They're like, who the fuck are you? This is a completely brand new Mewtwo that for some reason exists in this world, even though there's only ever supposed to be one. So that's why it gets its own tier. This deceptive marketing, in my opinion. Okay, Diancie. Are you gonna? Thank you. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of blank on this one. I'm gonna put in don't remember because I legitimately do not remember anything about this movie, and I'm trying to remember it right now. And this might just be my X and Y like brain of like, because I dislike the saga so much that I can't even fucking talk because it's so late and I've been going on at this for so long, that I have somehow like blocked this section because I don't remember the movie being bad. Okay, I'll say that for sure. I don't remember it being bad. I think there's only like one problem I had with the movie, and it's the fact that they had this whole build up with Diancie. I think she mega evolves. I'm not sure, but she does this whole thing of like a big power attack and it's only does it once and then everything goes to shit and I'm like, the fuck. But overall, I don't remember the movie being bad, but I can't recall too much of it, so I can't accurately rank it, right? I'm gonna leave the Hoopa one for last. I'm gonna do Pokemon Forever, right now. Can you need to stop. Okay. This thing is really pissing me off. Everything is fucking. Okay, see? Now this thing. Why are you here? I didn't move you. Move this. Okay. Okay. The Celebi movie. I'm gonna put it in mid. I think I used to like it way more when I was younger. That I do still think was well done and executed, and there's like some hints to it throughout the movie. I just think the villain was like whatever, and like the whole like Celebi dies, which we talked about earlier. Celebi dies in the movie. But then not really, and then like Suicune has to come in and like save everybody, and like I like Suicune. I just don't like as a whole package. I don't think that like the thing is I don't think this movie deserves to be up here with these ones, right? I don't think it's that good, right? So I can because I can't even put it in almost there because I just don't think it fits that mold anymore. It was good for the time, but there's been other movies that have aged better, and some movies that came after that are just way better than this one. And like they tried to do this whole thing with like evil Celebi, which didn't fucking work. I don't think that worked. The giant cocoon thing, that one was like, why? Like I said, it's not a terrible movie, but it definitely, I don't think, has aged as well as some of the other ones. And then I left it for last for a reason, okay? Because the whole reason why I haven't of the new Pokemon movies, so like the remake of the first movie, the Volcanion movie, and the whatever the fuck the Zarude one, right? And I don't recall the I Choose You whether I actually watched it or not. So I put it there. But the reason why a lot of these future movies I haven't really fucked with, and like I said, I only watched The Power of Us, a Lugia movie, and there's no way in hell I'm gonna miss a Lugia movie. But the whole reason why I've been disenfranchised with the movies is because of this fucking piece of shit right here. Listen, okay, this is where you're gonna get ranting Sora-san. For all you who love ranting Sora-san, for all of you who always like to hear me bitch and moan and complain and all that shit, this fucking movie is the biggest piece of trash ever conceived by the Pokemon creators, writers, whatever the fuck. Okay, this movie single-handedly made me not want to watch the Volcanion movie, okay? And it made me not want to watch any other movie after it, besides, like I said, The Power of Us, because it's a Lugia movie, and I was not gonna watch a Lugia movie, okay? I'm always gonna watch my boy Lugia. That's the point of it all. I'm always gonna watch a Lugia. Because Lugia is my favorite Pokemon of all time. Always will be. Always has been. Always will be. I don't think that anything is gonna ever top it. However, everything else, fair game. This one movie single-handedly made me not ever want to watch a Pokemon movie. I hate this little fucking gremlin. Okay? I hate Hoopa. I hate Hoopa Unbound. I hate everything that happens in this movie because this movie was literally a gimmick just to shove every legendary into the movie. The problem with doing that, and it's something that the writers didn't really think about and take into consideration, is that there's too many fucking legendaries in this fucking franchise. You can't fit them all of them be giving the level of care and attention that they deserve. Okay? The only thing about the movie that I can say is somewhat enjoyable, and again, this is my bias here, and it's also one of the reasons that pisses me off, is that like they try to do this whole thing of like the good legendaries versus the bad legendaries, right? Which is fucking stupid and idiotic because legendary Pokemon don't have like how to put it? They don't have the good and bad inside them. Pokemon themselves haven't been shown to be truly evil ever, besides Hoopa and Bound, right? Hoopa and Bound is the only Pokemon that you're like, that's an evil Pokemon, okay? There's a reason why you're right. But here's the thing, right? This whole time we're basing everything off of the fact that there's two Hoopas, even though it's the same fucking thing, right? So Hoopa has this little bottle which has its alternate form hidden away. For some fucking reason, they decided to do this whole like little tiny baby Hoopa is gonna summon its own gang of legendary Pokemon, and then Hoopa Unbound is gonna summon its own batch of legendary Pokemon, and they're gonna clash, and it's gonna be this whole like huge fiasco. The problem is that none of that even fucking works because half of these motherfuckers don't even do shit, and they make it extremely obvious that the tiny Hoopa one, like, he's got all the good ones, right? He's got all the powerful ones. That they even have shiny Rayquaza on their side, right? That's not fair. And the thing is, I mentioned this earlier with the whole Lugia thing. Lugia was going in. Lugia was literally blowing these people away to such a degree that they literally had to nerf everything. This man was like going to town on all these fucking legendaries and on Hoopa Unbound so badly that they had to remove him from play. They literally sent this man to another part of the fucking universe because he was doing too much. And then they I don't know, like, I just didn't even know how you decide which Pokemon are bad or which one are good. I just don't see that. The worst part about this whole movie, too, is, like, they have all this shit happening, right? And you're just like, oh, like, what's gonna stop all this shit from happening? Throughout the entire movie, the one question I had, right, is because they have every other legendary in this fucking movie, right? Every single other, like, big legendary has been shown off in some way, shape, or form. Regigigas, I don't know why the fuck they had him, like, in some fucking corner trying to do some shit. But Lugia gets thrown into play, right? A lot of the other legendaries are practically gone. And then, at the peak of it all, you have Dialga and Palkia. Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina are involved in this fiasco. And you're just like, where the fuck is Arceus, right? And this motherfucker comes in at the end of everything and is like, bitch, it's done. Why? Who wrote this shit? Who actually wrote this garbage? Because I don't know what they were thinking when they decided to create this atrocity. Rant over. Okay, listen, this movie was garbage. It is literally the worst movie ever created by these people. I don't know what the fuck they were smoking, why the fuck they decided to try to do this like huge mesh of like, let's just throw everything out the window, right? Everything else, just throw it in there. I don't understand why they did this. It legitimately makes no sense. I despise this movie with a passion. And it ruined the Pokemon movies for me. Legitimately. Like, I didn't watch Volcanion because of this movie. This movie, well, besides the fact that I have a huge distaste for X and Y as a whole, right? I don't like the X and Y anime. Seeing this movie killed my drive to watch any Pokemon movie. I just, like I said, the only reason why I watched The Power of Us is because it's a Lugia movie, and I love Lugia, and I'm not gonna let my boy down. But for the love of this shit was ass. God damn. Like, I don't remember much about the Diancie movie, because, like I said, I'm pretty sure it was okay. I don't think it was terrible. The only reason why I remember the Hoopa movie is because of how bad it was. That my mind cannot erase it. I really wish I could go back in time to when I was gonna myself from watching it. That's how strongly I feel about it. I was been like, Soresan, I'm you from the future. Do not watch this movie, okay? It will scar you for life. This thing is the most atrocious thing you're ever gonna see. Do yourself a favor, do not watch it. And then I wouldn't have watched it because I would have trusted myself because I trust my judgment. I'm like, word? You're telling me I shouldn't watch this movie because it's that bad? It must be that bad, okay? So, I would legitimately have done that. I would legitimately go back in time right now to stop myself from ever watching this clusterfuck of a garbage piece of shit medium that was created solely for the purposes of making me enraged. And with that, we have ranked all the movies and the specials, kind of. I will be posting this on Twitter. Off after the stream, obviously. Because actually, I could probably do it right now. Hold on. If I switch scenes, if I do a share on Twitter, can I do it? Will it let me? I don't know. Let's see. Because I don't think I'm signed into Twitter on this computer. So yeah. Login. Yep. New login alert. Yep. Yes. Yep. It worked. Is it gonna let me? I don't know what it's doing. Hold on. Do I have to do it again? Share on Twitter. I'm clicking the button again because I don't know. Maybe because I have to sign in. It was like, bitch, what are you doing? I'm not posting crap without. There we go. Okay. So. Is this gonna show it? Or do I have to save it? Maybe. Hold on. Maybe I gotta download it. Okay, I'm downloading it and then I'm gonna post it to Twitter and then it'll be Twitter's problem. And you guys can go over there and do all that stuff. So. Download image. Okay, so if I go here now, post. Nope, that's not what I want. Discard. Post. Image. Downloads. After streaming in 3 parts because of technical issues. Here is the final list for my rankings of the Pokemon, or of the hashtag anipoke movies. Feel free to watch the playbacks if you want. Link to channel in bio. There we go. All right, post it. There we go. It's Twitter's problem, which means it's your problem if you decide to watch or if you follow me on Twitter. It is there for your viewing pleasure. Today has been one of the worst streaming days that we have ever done. Okay, I am legitimately frustrated with everything that happened today and all the problems that we ran into. I hope that when I stream again, which might be Sunday, I don't know, because I'm trying to finish the Emerald Let's Play. So I might oh fuck, I'm trying to like explain myself properly. I might get that done. Okay, I might do it Sunday. I don't know. I'll probably make a community post saying I'm gonna do it or not. There's other videos I need to make anyway, so I will be working on the VGC video to hopefully come out next week, and then tomorrow, or technically today, I'm hoping to have Horizons episode 38 review out for you all, depending on how the day goes. And then I don't think there's anything else that I'm creating that for the foreseeable future. But yeah. I'm just gonna leave it off there. Like I said, I will hopefully the next stream won't be as shitty as this one. I'm going to leave you all here today. Hey Sapphire, we're just about to finish. I posted on Twitter the thing, or you can just watch the playback to watch the finale. Did I do a scrolling? I don't think I scrolled through. I probably posted. Hold on, maybe I can add the picture to the thing if I do that. Yeah, so you just watch the playback. There's 3 parts, okay, just for you know, Sapphire, there's 3 parts because shit was not going great for us today in terms of like the connection and the stability of the stream. So there's technically 3 parts to the stream. They're all on the channel, so you can watch the playbacks and then comment on it and all that stuff. So hope you enjoy that. Like I said, the full picture is on my Twitter. So if you want to see it, it's there. If not, you'll watch the playback and you'll be able to see it all from there. I'm going to head out. I'm going to go to bed. Hope the rest of the night is chill. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day today because it's already technically Saturday. So I hope you all have a wonderful day where you're living, where you're at, and that everything goes smooth for you all this weekend. I have been your host, SoresanCrockxen, and I will see you guys in future videos, streams, shorts, and everything in between. So let me gotta click the end stream button right now. Good night.